Hello.
Attempt 5 at part 3. It isn't funny anymore.
And the workings of the criminal
But
mind.
it
I've met him
is.
before. Yes, well, perhaps you should look to his wife for the necessary things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy hunchback.
Just stand
Now we're
back.
just angry at everything.
Darn you, hunchback.
So we went inside and went outside
And we're
again.
standing there, and leaf blows.
It blew quite a far. It blew an
The door
inch.
seizures.
And the paper gets up and leaves. Okay. Oh, what was he looking at in the ground? Was it cookies? No. Anyway,
He's in the ground.
so we're all huddling around the paper.
Officer Riley, do you have a minute? Absolutely. What's on your mind? Do you Yes. I'm not sure he's the culprit, but I really think you're barking up the wrong tree. I hope so. If you find anything that might help out, we know how someone besides Thomas might have known the Is that so? Samuel Spencer changes the combination every week. He writes it on a piece of letterhead and leaves it on his desk while he works, occasionally glancing at it until he has it committed to memory.
I
He
know,
also
that's
leaves the
kinda
window open while he
specific.
works when the
What if he's
weather
just
is nice.
staring at it the whole
And it was
time?
especially
Have
nice
you
out
been spying
yesterday.
on him?
Right. So in the middle of the day, the doorbell rings. He gets up to answer it, and
A crosswind blows through the front entry, into the safe room, and blows the piece of paper out the open window.
Okay.
He'd already memorized the combination. He has a stack of paper on his desk,
Yeah,
and it's all
black
the
guy
same
not
letterhead.
impressed.
we found a completely blank piece of paper in the shredder. So the piece of paper with the combination on it blew out the window.
We think
That's still pretty limiting. Whoever did it must have been...
yes. But Thomas certainly didn't have any reason to get the combination that way.
Seems pretty far-fetched. But I must...
Does that mean Thomas can go?
Yeah, he can go.
Okay.
Great. Thanks, Officer Kahn. No...
He's Officer Riley.
Officer Khan.
Changed his last name. Ooh, that's a nice car. That's a nice engine. Wait, what are we doing?
Fantastic.
Fantastic vandalizing, my friend.
We vandalized
It's locked.
the car. Wow.
Come on.
And now it's dripping antifreeze. Wonderful. I can't believe we did that. That thing is ancient. That's probably worth a fortune, and we just decided to get some glass and stab it.
What else are we going to do?
And then we congratulate ourselves. Fantastic!
We're teenagers.
I guess. Why don't we just paint it a different color? The heck noise was that, Al? I couldn't copy it.
No, you couldn't.
Let's read this. The Ingram Asylum has burned to ashes in a tragic fire
Do you know that
yesterday.
people burned inside of the tragic fire?
Why is that even on there? You're saying that people died, but does it even have any relevance to the plot?
It looks like a makeshift
In here,
grave.
more death. There's a grave. It's just there.
The rock.
What is with these people? It's like so much death. I guess it's the adventure company.
Oh, it's brave.
They're used to it, I guess. Having to kill off most of their staff for making this game.
This could be useful. I'll just borrow it. It looks like someone or something has been living here.
Why? Because there's crud under the pillow? Yeah, okay. And what's this?
It's a vent.
What?
Whoa!
That's an event. It's a...
Whoa, there's a guy.
I can't see
I
anything.
can't see out this window.
It's a transparent window. Yes, you can see
You
through
don't
it.
see many of those very often.
Jeez.
This cabinet escaped the vandals unharmed.
Really just didn't want to take
This could be useful. I'll just borrow it.
Why does he always say, I'll just borrow it, or this could be useful? That's it, basically.
Nobody's gonna miss this.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't turn it with my hands.
But I can turn it.
Tanks of gas. I wonder if they're dangerous.
I hope so. I hope you get into those, open them up, and then boom.
Or like,
Oh my gosh, they were inside of each other. Did you see that? The Hardy Boys were inside of each other.
that is creepy.
I mean, like, their torsos were attached. It was,
Now they're like Siamese twins.
I guess. That'd be make this game a lot easier.
How about like Siamese twin detectives?
I realized something.
No, the song needs to make that.
No.
Siamese twin detectives. What?
More loading. Never see this in an Nancy Drew game, do ya? A loading screen. Jeez. Back here. I don't know why. Who cares? This game's just... Oh, Joe's kind of admiring grass or something.
Wait a second.
You realize we've never had to switch between characters anymore. Only that first puzzle. Which hardly was a puzzle, just a waste of time more.
Like Frank.
Yeah, Frank's the only decent one.
Joe's a loser. He always drags behind. He's holding us back.
He is holding us.
We could actually be successful.
This game would have been better without Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, we loaded concrete. Wonderful.
They could at least plant a tree there or something.
You never know.
In the concrete.
Okay, music stopped.
This is suspicious.
Man,
Now-
this just...
Now it's not. Footprints.
I got a sample of mud.
As we put it in our pocket for later.
We don't think anyone will miss it.
No.
The lid is
mud.
sealed shut.
No, it isn't. It.
This
There's no
lid
lock.
is closed.
There's no
I
lock.
don't think I can open this.
There's still no music. Whatever. I'm wondering where all this crap we pick up goes. At least with Nancy, you can like imagine a backpack because you don't see her at all. Well, actually, no. That doesn't work at all. I've just realized. Remember Malloy? What do you? Oh my gosh. What's with the music? Sounds pretty heavy
I
on
don't
that
think
piano
anyone
there.
will miss this.
Okay, yeah, it's a hubcap.
Hubcap in our.
See, yeah, that just makes it more unreasonable. Where do we put that?
Hello, Mrs. Spencer. I'm Joe Hardy,
Who's this chick?
and this is my brother Frank.
Hello, boys.
Oh,
It's a beautiful day out
that's
today.
double creepy.
Don't you
One, she
think?
moved her neck or her head really fast.
And
I
now
guess so.
she's a ventriloquist.
Do you think we could ask you a
Doesn't
few
even move her.
questions
Yeah,
about
she
the
doesn't move her
theft?
mouth at all, basically.
By all means.
Her lips kind of go
It's
up
a
and down.
talent.
What is your opinion of Samuel Spencer?
No, remember in Cast Malloy where you
I
control
suppose
Nancy?
it would be impossible for me to convincingly lie about
But it's
it.
just her. She's
He's
not
hardly
carrying
my favorite
anything.
person in the world. He is neither honest nor compassionate. I find him extremely disagreeable.
Very unreasonable. I
Has he lied to you
I should write a
before?
letter to her interactive.
Very
about that.
little comes out of the
This
man's
game's
mouth
already
that
doomed.
isn't a
I mean,
lie,
can't fix this.
or
But
at least a distortion of the
What
truth.
other ones?
His lies are often lies of
honestly, that'd be
omission.
an honest
For
question.
instance,
Where does
he
Nancy
told Thomas
put
before we moved
everything
here
in her
that he
inventory?
required no rent or compensation for our lodging. Since we have moved here, he has essentially kept my husband as an indentured servant. When Thomas
boring.
expresses a wish to pursue a career or
I
prospects
just heard
outside of
indentured
Samuel's domain,
servant.
Samuel makes him feel guilty until he agrees to drop his foolish whims for something more practical.
I'm bored.
Of course, practical in Samuel's view simply means that which benefits him most. Not a pleasant man at all.
How about you tell us why you're in that wheelchair?
What can you
Why
tell
you
me
read
about
that
your
book?
husband?
That's not very nice.
Thomas is a dear.
Yeah.
I had
It's an
long
honest
given up on
question. Why
marriage.
is she in a
I
wheelchair?
just thought I was one of those people to whom
Why-
it would never happen.
Be
It isn't easy for a single mother, you know.
racially
I had resigned
accepted.
myself
It's
to the
not
life of a
race,
spinster, but
like,
then
know
I
what I
met
mean,
Thomas.
variety?
How
No,
two
I
people
don't
of
know.
such differing character as
Variety
Thomas and
people.
Samuel could be born of the same woman is a mystery to me. Thomas has been the father that Lily never
Okay,
really
whatever.
had.
No, Alec, you're saying that's a race of
Lily
people.
was already in her
handicapped.
teens when
No,
we
I mean,
married.
I didn't
You
know how
would
to
think that
explain
would
it.
spell trouble
group
for
of
him
people.
or her.
No, you
No.
can
All of
ask.
us,
You can
but-
ask why.
He is such a
Fall off a
tender and
bridge?
loving father to Thomas would
MS?
never steal.
Oh.
Never. I
Oh, I
can
guess
tell
you
you
got
that with
angry
all
at
the
my
certainty
comments.
in the world.
'Cause she
Never.
said,
What about
yeah, she
him
would
upsets you so
never.
much?
Look, nobody's perfect. Alone, either of these
It's an
traits,
honest
well,
question.
far from desirable.
What if she
at
just
least
uses
make the
it to
person
move around,
tolerable
like
to
she's
know.
lazy?
Do you
He's a
think a
lazy
person can
bum.
be either charming or honest, but not both?
Oh, heavens, no. There are many
Why
people
do we
like you
need to know about
describe.
this?
I simply
That's why
believe
we're
there are
skipping
many
most of this
more who
conversation,
fail at
because
either
it's
one or the
stupid.
other.
It's useless.
Can you tell me anything
Yeah,
about your daughter?
useless.
Lily? Oh, she has been strong and resilient, as the young often
Now,
are.
what's that? It says your
Do you know
past.
anything about a small cross
we gonna
and what
ask
looks
that?
like a
Just
great...
said your
No.
past.
Did it look like the work of a
Probably
child?
slap us across the
You
face
did lose a
unless we run
cat near
away.
there last year. Perhaps
I
Billy
think we
would
can
know more
outrun her.
about it.
Can you tell me about how you came to Bayport?
That wasn't whatever.
You are thorough, aren't you?
We shouldn't even ask.
I was actually born in Oswald.
Oh my gosh, she's
Can you
gonna tell
think
us
of
a life
anyone who might
story.
steal from Samuel Spencer?
Well, I might. I wouldn't have the slightest compunction.
You realize what you're saying, Mrs. Spencer?
I realize full well. I also know that I am innocent.
No.
So you didn't steal
Yeah,
from
there's no
him?
emphasis on that
Of
word.
course not,
Though you
my boy.
capitalized.
I'll say. I mean,
I'll
say.
say. Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Spencer.
I'll
You're
say.
welcome, boys.
That's it.
So back to her book. And look at Thomas.
Hello
What a
again,
nice
Mr.
rug.
Spencer. It's
Boys,
Thanks for helping me out with that rather uncooperative police officer back there.
Thanks.
Can I
What?
get you anything?
He wasn't.
No, we're okay.
Thank you for helping
What can I do
me.
for you?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't mean to disagree with you, Mr. Spencer, but
Of course you're right. I guess it just hurts to think of my own
He sounds
brother
like
being
Carson
so quick
Drew.
to think I would betray him.
Especially from
Especially
old
after
talk.
all
Yes.
I've done for
I
him.
think
what
so.
do you mean all you've
Not
done
the
for
only
him?
time we-
Alright, so the fact that now he seems to have forgotten
Ashes.
or even forsaken what happened is upsetting.
I need to look that up.
Why do you suppose that is?
Well, if I'm being honest with myself, I suppose I would say it's because he's so quick to turn on people.
Is that Samuel's car near the front door?
Yes, that's his baby.
Kind
Wow.
of just vandalizing.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
the
it
one
was
we
that old.
destroyed. Yeah, it
Joe.
was that old. Jeez.
Hey, I call him like I see him.
Joe, you are
Your
so
brother's right.
obnoxious.
It's a beautiful car.
Because
But in my
why did
opinion,
words
it's more
come out of your
trouble.
mouth?
Have you ever visited the old
Pretty
nurses
much.
station?
In the past, yes.
You can still get in there, you know.
You don't say. I'll have to give it a visit, seal it back up.
I'd wait a bit.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how
Yes,
we
of
got
course.
in.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I found a cross at the old nurses station.
Can't say that I do.
Maybe.
Oh,
So
yeah, I
how's
said
Lily
other
doing?
questions, and he
I
said
wondered
maybe.
how long it would take
What
you
the
to ask
freak?
about her.
I'm just concerned that all this might upset her.
She seems to be handling it all right. I'm not sure where she got off to.
Thanks for your help.
Gonna
Anytime.
go back to your rug now? Yeah.
Wow. I love this rug.
Dun. Okay, so we're back here. Hooray. Oh, we're gonna talk to these fools. Haven't moved an inch.
Officer Riley, there's something we think you should
Seriously,
see.
why aren't they moving?
What's up?
They're just there.
We found a hideout.
Where?
The old nurses station.
Can you take me there?
Now what's he doing with his walking? Got his hands over his butt.
My butt is very sensitive. You cannot touch my butt.
Don't put things in my butt. I'm watching you. Protecting my butt from
I'm
you,
a cup.
you butt vandals. Don't get in my butt.
He needs more like butt padding so he doesn't have to do that.
And now he's gonna go back to the front, and his hand's gonna go
What do
through
you
his
think,
body.
Officer Riley?
This is good work. I would bet dollars to donuts this
Dollars
nest
to
belongs to our
donuts.
culprit. It's a treasure trove of evidence.
But you didn't go inside. You're standing outside of it, but you don't know that there's evidence in there.
Oh, he just knows. He can sense it.
Just assuming. All it's gonna do is make an ass out of him and him.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
How will you say it like
What if he
that?
thinks we're butt pirates? Yeah. Oh, geez, more heavy piano music. Bomb! 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 Making fun of it because no one hits the piano that hard. Maybe we have a very heavy kitty.
It's like heavy metal piano.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. Hey, Phil. What you doing?
Who's Phil?
Honestly, Phil,
He's
it
like
isn't
a-
even hot. Aren't you overreacting?
Ow.
Look,
Why is he
I can
slapping
deal with a
himself?
little
Like a
heat,
teacher
but our
more
school
than
has
a-
such a meager
Yeah, he's
comp
dressed like a
budget that our
teacher.
computers can't.
But we called him Phil.
What's the matter, Bayport? Can't spend the extra
But his
3
voice
cents per
is very
cubic centimeter
high
of
and
copper for your
nasally.
children?
So,
Whoa,
is
whoa,
he
what are
a-
you on about?
The Nexus won't even turn on when it's over 75 degrees Fahrenheit in the room. It's a safety mechanism like a fuse, right? And it's quite clearly over 75 degrees in here right now.
What's the Nexus?
Do you?
I don't spend much time in the lab.
You must not spend any time in the lab. The Nexus is a dedicated terminal connected online to a global database.
Now, I might be a little slow, but that sounds kind of like this thing called the
Slow.
internet.
Well, the
Yeah,
internet is a great source
we are
of information, but it's also a great
Very.
source of misinformation.
Very.
They usually give them to large
Slow.
universities and libraries.
Hey, that sounds useful.
You haven't been listening to a word I've said,
No, we're
have you?
slow,
But if the
remember?
temperature drops to 75 degrees, it will, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a broken record here. Yes!
Catch you later,
We
Phil.
really are just like,
10-4.
oh, now are you a cop? So you're a cop, teacher, student, man. Fun.
So mysterious.
We'll be back next time.
10-4.